welcome
Hello,
to
good
Through the
evening.
Cackle. I'm Benney. He's
And I'm Manwelly, and this
yeah,
is the
it's that way,
third
not that way,
this way over here. This is the
that way
third
over
in a
there.
row, Benny. We've
Third in
done
a row.
three.
Yeah, three nights in a row. Wow.
I know.
Yeah, people are gonna start talking about us.
And when we're not doing this, we're chatting anyway.
I know. We probably talk more than we do to our partners.
I definitely do.
Right then, let's get on that note before we get into trouble. We've got another cracking show for you again, folks. Tonight's guest is musician Justin Beynon, a man who's spent years in bands around music and around the kind of pubs where the barmaid's eyes are more crooked than the bar stools.
And unlike most people I meet, he's actually in a band people have heard of. I'm reading this. I knew this bit was going to get me into trouble. Such as Far From Saints with Kelly Jones from the Stereophonics.
He's also released his own albums too, including In Motion, Full Circle, and the recent albums are These Are the Days You're Waiting For.
Tonight we'll be talking music, gigs, creativity, songwriting, and life around the music scene.
So let's head over to the other studio and welcome tonight's guest, Mr. Justin Beynon. Hello.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
All right, Justin.
How's it going?
Very well.
Very
so
good.
Tell us who you are, what you do, and what's shaping your life right now.
Well, my name is Justin Beynon from Aberdare in the South Wales Valleys. A lovely place. I've lived here all my life and I've played in bands around here all my life. And I'm currently working towards my fourth solo album, which I record here in my home studio. That's what's shaping my life right now. And that's who I am.
Well, welcome to the show, Justin.
And now we know.
Thank you very much.
and now we know who you are.
Hey, I'm very impressed with this room.
Yeah. It's taken me all day to decorate this room. I tell you what, I had to go down the printers and get all the posters made up and everything. It's taken me all day.
Must have cost a fortune.
Oh, the budget on this show is incredible. I tell you.
I leave that all to you as well. So, what instrument do you play, Justin?
Well, I guess my main instrument is the guitar. I spend more time on the guitar than anything else. The piano, I play the piano a lot. I write a lot on the piano. I play drums a bit. Wow. I knock around on the bass. And yeah, it's the kind of jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing, I think.
What was the first instrument you learned to play?
Oh, that was the piano when I was 7 years old. My grandmother gave us her old piano that she started to learn on when she was a child. And she wasn't using it. So she said, if you want the piano, you can have it and I'll teach you. I'll get you started. So that's what happened. We had the piano off her. She came up every Wednesday and gave me a lesson. And then I went to a piano teacher and did my grades. And then in my teens, I started teaching myself guitar because I was obsessed with rock music and guitarists and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I'd always loved to play. I can't play an instrument, but I tried. I thought I could learn to play the piano during my raving days when I used to come home from a rave. There was a piano in my house, and I was actually convinced if I spend time on it, I can learn it.
Brilliant.
Well, in theory, that is true. But you still got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you're writing stuff on a piano when you come back from a rave, you're only going to need 3 notes and a hardcore drum beat behind it, and you're right. Bloody great.
So yeah. Justin, obviously you just saying, you're working on your second, your fourth album now.
Yeah.
So how's that going?
It's going well. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a spurt at the moment. I felt like I wasn't really being very productive for a while, so I kicked myself up the backside and wrote a load of. Well, I wrote about 14 songs, and then I
wow.
thought, well, I've got a nice pile building, and then so I've just started recording them now, and they're taking a bit of shape. You know, I've done about 5. I've already got 4 done.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working through it till I feel like I got something good, you know.
So are you like living in the studio now, because you guys are recording with Cripple Creek as well, aren't you?
Yeah, we did a few weeks back. Yeah, we went down to Caerphilly, down to a studio, and it was such a great place. It's like walking back in time to the 70s, you know. It's
Yeah.
like it's like in a scene from Almost Famous or something. It was really cool. So yeah, we did a bunch of songs that we're gonna keep working on now. So yeah, it's been plenty going on.
So what style of music do you play then?
All sorts, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's never one thing. You know, it's there's quite a lot of different styles, I suppose, over the 3 albums I've done myself. You know, yeah, just try and sort of keep it diverse if I can. You know.
So lyrics, you write, when I say music, like I don't know much about me, you write music and lyrics, do you as well, Justin?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do the singing as well. So at the minute, I'm a bit of a one-man band. Yeah.
He's the Dennis Waterman of Aberdare. He writes the theme tunes, sings the theme tunes.
Hey, well, you know,
plays every instrument.
And he drives a Capri. He doesn't really, you know.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice thing because I'm in a band and I've been for years, and I love the band collaboration and doing things with the boys. But I also like just potching around doing my own thing as well, you know.
So gigging wise, you got quite a few gigs coming up as well.
Yeah, there's a few. We're just playing some local gigs really, and getting a bit of money together to go, you know, to keep the studio thing going. We got so many songs to record that we just want to keep going with it, you know. So it's kind of, you know, we don't have to put our hands in our own pockets, and we do a few gigs, get a couple of quid together. That's the way we've always done it, you know.
Yeah, no, it's the best way of doing it, really.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, we got a couple coming up, and we played in Jack's the other day. That was a good night. I believe you were there, Mr. B.
Yes, I was. I crawled out of my bed and made my way down. I know it was a good night. I really enjoyed it.
It was.
I was at your Christmas gig as well.
Yes.
Well, it's not a secret that I'm a Cripple Creek fan, but yeah, I'm a big fan, as you know.
That's nice.
If I can come and see you, then I do. No, we had Chris Davis. You know that guy, yes, Chris Davis.
I know he is.
Yeah.
You know those guys who just like to know. You say all right too, like, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, we had him a couple of days ago on.
Yesterday, wasn't it? No, a day before.
No, it was a day before. Yeah, we've been recording so many, we've lost days.
Nice.
Yeah, and and he was telling us as well about, you know, the obviously it's 32 years now, was it? Or was it 33 years?
Well, it's 31. Just it was 1995, January 95. We got together, so it was 31 years this January. So yeah, 32 next year. So yeah, it's quite mad, really, for a band to have stayed together that long, you know.
Yeah, it's a long time. Yeah. And
it is.
Would you have played every year as Cripple Creek then for those 32 years? 31
yes.
Years?
Even when Harvey was living in Australia, and he'd come home. Maybe it went on to 18 months a little bit. When he came home, though, you know, he'd come home for a month or something, and then we'd do several gigs while he was home, and then he'd go off back to Australia and come back, and we'd do the same. So we still it was still going on, you know.
Yeah.
We never broke up.
You know? There's no point in it, like it's like why?
Yeah, we just kind of made a cup of tea, hung about and wait for him to come back. Like.
Never had that talk, you didn't.
Yeah. So, but the thing of, you know, what keeps us strong is that we're all best mates.
Yeah.
And you know, we'd rather be playing music together than not. There's no reason not to, you know.
Yes.
And that's how we've always kind of seen it. We do it for the love of it, and you know, for the camaraderie of it. You know, you kind of bounce off each other, don't you? You know, the audience is into it, you get more into it, and it's a, you know, you're feeding off each other. And I think that you know, the energy builds, and I think it makes for a good night. Then, you know.
Right, my turn for a question, Mr. Benney.
It is your turn for a question. Go on.
Okay, Justin. What's one piece of wisdom you give others but completely ignore yourself?
Ooh. Ooh. I guess maybe it would be something to do with teaching, because being a guitar teacher, you do tend to give a lot of advice which may sort of come across as wisdom.
Right.
When sometimes you're just one page ahead. So I think maybe I should be. I think I should be more pages ahead sometimes.
But you are.
I like that.
You know?
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. So Carl,
especially on the spot as well. It's like, it's a tough one. We want to have thinking questions.
Yeah,
but then it's like, don't frighten you as well. Oh, right.
I know.
I know. This is supposed to be relaxing. It's no longer
I don't know the
relaxing.
answer to this.
Yeah. Now you make me look stupid now. Right?
Well, Carl's going to answer now. So Carl, what's your answer to this question?
Yeah. I thought of it as well because I had to have a think. But I had the question beforehand. Before we did, I sprung it on myself. It's
and I wish I hadn't given it to you now, because you.
I know. It's. I would say it's. Don't overthink. I tell people not to overthink things. And I'm a massive overthinker. I am.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think we're all guilty of that, and we, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Well, that is basically the same as me. I'm a therapist by day, and I tell everyone don't overthink. But yet it's hard not to. It's hard not to, because that was you pinched my answer as well as my question.
No, I didn't pinch your answer. I know. Don't give me your questions next time, Nick.
It's a hard one to answer, really. But yeah, I suppose it is. I need to practice more what I preach. Right, what song would play every time you entered a room if your life had a soundtrack? So you can have some fun with this. In fact, you can have more than one song if you want to, for different occasions.
And if you really can't think of one, just say anything. I'll re-edit. I'll ask you, what's the first song that popped into your head?
then I'll ask you why. Why are you doing that?
I know. Yeah.
Oh man, no, see, again, this is a tough one, and even to come up with anything is tough.
I know. We got to work on these questions because
it's what makes the show fun.
Okay. I'll pick one out of the air.
Go on.
Yeah.
Do it again by Steely Dan.
Right. Okay.
I haven't heard that. I probably have heard. I know Steely Dan, but why that track? No, was I allowed to ask why?
Yes. Yeah. You can this way.
It's got. I don't know. I mean, it's like it's got like this nice percussive start and a groovy kind of start and stuff, and I think it would be a nice kind of a nice vibe. Try and create a nice vibe when you walk into a room, innit?
Exactly. I think
I'm going to listen to that later now.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
I was writing down.
You like that character off the Fast Show?
Which one?
Coffin. Bob Fleming. Arse.
Yeah. He's covering up for it, like. You as Benney, what would be your soundtrack?
It would be Marvin Gaye. I forgot. I forgot what song.
What song?
I've just sneezed it out of me.
So any Marvin Gaye song will do at this point.
Well, yeah, any Marvin Gaye song, really. But it's got to be. It's got to be.
I hope you know a Marvin Gaye song.
No,
I know. Do you actually know what?
It's a
Club
man's world.
Tropicana.
It's a man's world. It's a man's world, but I want the instrumental version because it's very similar to the Steely Dan. It's just such a cool groove to it, like dum 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 dum. When you walk into it, that's what I hear in my head when I walk in every room. So,
Yeah.
Carl, what is yours?
Right, mine's a weird one, I would think. It's Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb.
Oh, so you're going for the chilled out.
I'm going for the
entrance.
Inside, I was comfortably numb once, and somewhere I think I am comfortably numb. Type of thing.
But it's like, as your soundtrack, it's not a very good soundtrack, Carl. You know, it's
good lyrics though.
Yeah, but it's not the lyrics; it's the tune that we use. It's like,
what you on?
You know, because you can go in like this. Everyone, just to let you know, I'm comfortably numb.
Okay, okay, we'll have the Scissor Sisters version then. They did a really good cover version of it. That song for the Scissor Sisters version.
A little bit more.
Here we are.
That's even better.
Oh my god, I can't. My nose is running like a tap. What's your second question, Carl?
My second question.
Yeah.
All right, my second question. You're rushing me into this.
Well, you should know what it is because it's your first question.
Do you want this question now? Do you want this one for the one that pinched off here?
No, because I can't remember what it is. I didn't write it down.
Right, Justin, what's something you thought adults would be much better at when you were younger?
Life.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, basically
that they'd have the answer to everything and they knew everything about everything, and then they'd make all the right decisions and were full of wisdom and did everything right.
Yeah, I know exactly. If you looked at what you thought they'd always be, you looked up to them, they always had the answer. And then at some point then you realise you're an adult yourself as well.
I'm still waiting to be an adult.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Is that it's just adults are just grown up children in some respects, like, you know.
Yeah, that's what goes on to my answer for that was controlling their emotions. I thought they'd be better than children, but I don't think. I got a theory that we stop growing at 12, and we can be 6 maybe, because I can be a 6-year-old child in a bit like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's true. It all comes together, isn't it? With finding out, finding a sense of self, and then having a peer group that you suddenly have to fit in with, and you start doubting yourself and things, isn't it? You know, it's a funny time, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You suppress a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And your emotions, just you can't control them, especially in arguments with like partners and stuff. You both, I've seen like grandmothers and grandfathers not talking to each other, 80-year-old people not speaking to each other because he done something stupid, like.
Yeah,
left the toilet seat up again.
I haven't spoken for 12 years because he left the toilet seat up.
Yeah, they still live together in the same house, in the same place.
Go tell grandpa his dinner's ready.
Mind you, I found that like just being on holidays now, and you're sitting around the pool and you're seeing, especially older couple, because it was like an adult only hotel, so there was lots of older, like Saga holiday kind of people there, I suppose, and didn't talk to each other all day, sitting right next to each other, and didn't say a word to each other all day. and it's just like, oh wow. Is it, how'd you get to
Well,
that stage?
I think
that's
a lot
good.
of it is if you stay together for long enough, you know, and you're old enough, and you go on these saga holidays, you've gone so old together that you end up communicating by telepathy instead of speaking.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
absolutely. You don't
I
need to
think
speak.
you're
You
right,
don't need
though.
to speak.
They're having a whale of a time inside.
Yeah, but together. But yeah, I do see that, because you do see a lot of couples and they don't speak. But then there's that thing when you got good friends, you could sit in the car and not speak. And it's not
that comfortable
it's not
silence,
awkward. It's and you grow that comfortable silence then, don't you? With you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, there's bound to be a large proportion of them as well who just don't talk to each other because they hate each other by that point as well.
A big proportion.
It's too late to start over now, but let's just.
I know. Let's just both be miserable. Like, get your phone out.
Well, I was sitting there thinking to myself, how did they arrange this holiday together then?
They didn't. One of them did, didn't they?
Yeah, and he just packed his stuff and grunted.
He didn't.
Handed them the thing. Like, well, you'd see him at food as well. Like, they'd be sitting down in the night having food. Not a word to each other. Like,
where you seen them sitting down in the night having food?
In the hotel.
All right.
He was in their front room with them.
I know while you're having dinner.
What time are you having dinner? I'm at the Jules at 6 o'clock. I'll be on 6:30 to see you have your dinner.
You have your dinner. There he is again, watching us having dinner, love. Fucking dinner,
oh God! Oh my God! Oh, my belly's hurting. Right, on that note, I'm going to play a video, and we're going to go over to and play a game.
Oh, right, excellent.
Okay.
Right, so we'll be back in a moment. Right, does anyone need to go to the toilet?
Hey, look at the way you did it then. Well done.
No.
We've had this thing, Justin, where just before he finishes, I say, I go to the toilet, and he says, can't wait for me to say everything, and then I'll ask.
Yeah.
Everyone's good?
Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
All
there
good.
we are then. We'll continue then, and Carl will edit this bit out. Right. So the next bit now, it's a quiz. And we'll explain the quiz as
I hope you do, because I don't know what it is either.
Yes, you do. you come up with it. So Carl is going to go first. He's going to give you a few bars of a song, and then you're going to try and guess what that song is.
Dee 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 dee.
Is that it?
You can pay a tenner for an extra two.
Wow. It's not much to go on.
I'll give a little bit more. I might have to put something else into it to make it more thing as well. Dee 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 dee.
Sounds like the theme tune of E.T.
God, you got me.
I'll do a little bit more. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Every breath you take.
Hey, well done.
I would never have got it from the first couple of.
No.
Oh well done. You've won a bucket of air.
Brilliant.
We'll bring it over to you. Now's your chance to win 2 buckets of air with my one. Right. So
okay.
Mine goes. Do.
When Will I Be Famous?
Oh,
Oh,
well
straight
done.
in, straight in. Well
By
done.
Bros.
Well done.
That was
there.
See, there's an answer to that question as well. Bros asked, when will I be famous? I can't answer that. And the answer was 1987 to 1988.
which is very true. Yeah, so they were singing it while they were answering it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
The answer's there for everyone to see now. See, at the time they didn't realise it was only going to last a year.
Now, have you seen the Bros documentary?
Yes.
What does have you seen it, Carl? You really need to see this
no.
because I heard about it. I thought, oh, I got to see this. This is going to be, interesting. I had the bottles, tops on my Grolsch bottles on my shoes, and I had the haircut. I do a lot like.
Oh, did you? You were a fan, man.
Yeah, oh, I was. Yeah. It was the girls like them, didn't I? And I like the girls.
He's been rehearsing that one for years.
That's the best answer you could possibly give to that. It's always interesting to watch a music documentary or about anyone, whether you like them or not, because of the story is always interesting. I think it's always a bit of Spinal Tap going on, in every music documentary. It's fascinating.
I read the other day, whether it's true, I think there hasn't been a new music genre in the last 10 years. Is that right? Would you think that, Justin?
Well, I guess in many respects, yes, I guess so. I mean, I don't pay an awful lot of attention to the pop charts because I'm, I don't really pay attention to a lot of the newer stuff that's out there. And
because nothing's new though. That's the thing. It's just sort of regurgitated
that's
kind
right.
of stuff now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think so much ground was covered over the decades that it's hard to be original, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Especially if you come out in this day, it's such a saturated market and stuff that I guess if you're going to be a commercially viable thing, you've got to fit into that pocket, haven't you?
Yeah, it's very difficult. I would say it's very difficult.
I mean, the bonus is to these days, I guess, is that you can do a lot of stuff yourself, and you can make your own music, you can make your own videos, you can you can put your own gigs on, you can do it, but it's not an easy thing to break through in, I don't think,
No, because it's same with like you say, you can make your own videos, you can get out there. Some people do get recognized, and what it is, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a formula of such.
I'm rubbish at social media. I don't really play the social media game because I'm just not from that thing, and as much I've kind of when I put my last album out, I did a bit of promotion leading up to it, during it, and then slightly after it, and I couldn't wait. I took Facebook off my phone and Instagram, and they haven't been back on this since. I dip in and out of Facebook now and again, but I don't push it in that respect because you'd have to spend so much time online, and I don't want to do.
You would,
yeah. You do it because you enjoy what you're doing, what you're producing.
And that's enough for you. You don't need extra hassle.
No.
I think it's nice to live as much as you can in the analog world because there's so much digital in today's life, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we all use technology, and there's nothing wrong with technology if you're using it for the right reasons, I think.
We decided to do this because we enjoy doing this.
Because you enjoy it. Because you enjoy it more. I do. He just loves it. He does. Come on, let's do it, Carl. Let's do it. And you've impressed me with this, with what you've done with the background and everything like that. That's what sold it to me. That's what sold it to me. So what's in the near future for you now, Justin?
I think just carry on doing much the same as I'm doing right now. Just, get to the end of the album and keep writing and playing all
Ooh.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I noticed while I was on holidays, you were on holidays.
Yeah.
I was in a boiling hot place and you were in a freezing cold place.
That's right. I went to Iceland.
You went to Iceland. Yeah, I've always
I mean, it's
wanted
very
to go to
good out there.
Iceland.
Oh, amazing. What a place. Yeah, phenomenal.
Yeah, the photos looked absolutely lush, fair play, especially in the salt part, the salt things they were, aren't they? The salt baths.
Yeah, the hydrothermal pools.
Yeah.
38 degrees of milky loveliness.
Wow. That's a way to explain it.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it was lovely. Yeah. It was a very otherworldly place, you know?
Yeah,
I've seen pictures of friends have gone there. I've never been there, but it does look amazing out there.
Yeah, my two kids, you know, they're 8 and 10, and I was hoping that they would sort of appreciate it, and they loved every second of it, you know.
Wow.
Glad.
It was great.
Glad.
Yeah.
They'd go there again now, won't they? At some point in their lives.
Well, I hope so. Yeah. I think they might go there again, and because we, you know, we were lucky enough to see like a whale in the wild and things, and all the natural wonders going on. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I think it's important, especially when the kids are young, to take them on those kind of holidays, because it does give them a wonder for the world. Then all right, I've done this myself, so I'm calling myself wrong, but I can't see the point of spending £1,000 to go on holiday and go into a British bar to have your dinner and to drink your Carling Black Label and your Strongbow. You could do that in spoons and save yourself £1,000. Do you know what I mean? Just spend a week have a week off and spend a week in spoons and go down to Sunbed shop. You save yourself a fortune.
There you go again, watching people drinking now as well as eating.
I'm a terrible watcher.
While Justin was in Iceland watching. While Justin was in Iceland watching Wales, you were in someone's living room watching them eat food. Look at them, they're not talking to each other. Look at it.
I think they were waiting for me to go to start talking, I think.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Every time you approach them, they went quiet. And you were thinking nobody's talking to each other because you're staring above them. Like,
it's that strange bloke who keeps staring at us all the time.
Don't say anything, love. Dial 999, quick.
This part of the show, Justin, is tell us now, where can people find you? Where do they go? Where do they find your music?
Oh, well, I mean, like I said, I'm not the best at you know, social media and all that, but my music is out there on all streaming platforms. I know that's the thing to say, but I don't know exactly where they are all together. So if I say all streaming platforms, I guess that means that they're on all the streaming platforms.
And they are, because I checked earlier.
There we are. To see good to have confirmation.
They're on. Yeah, it's all fact checked here and live fact check. Yeah, they're on Spotify, Amazon Music, and all the other ones as well.
That's right.
So that's as Justin Beynon then. That's as you, not
that's me.
That's you as Justin Beynon.
That's just me. Yeah.
And how many albums you say is out there?
Well, there's three full albums, and at the moment, and the next one will be along hopefully at some point. You know? When it's done.
You've got to say at some point now, because I know I've written a book, and it's like I realise then when someone says at certain points I thought it was done. It was far from done.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's nearly done. It's nearly done. And I wouldn't say that again with another book.
You're a joke.
You said it'll be out at some point.
At some point, when you know you can't do anymore and you've got what you need.
Yeah.
You like to think that you know when to stop.
You probably got a date in your head somewhere. You're thinking, right, a cut-off date type of thing.
Yeah, I'd like to think sort of I get as much done towards by the end of the year.
By
You know.
by 2030, it should
By
be.
2030,
By
yeah,
2030,
well, that's
it
right,
should be.
exactly. Which you, that's the big question. But it's yeah, I'd like to think that I would have had I'd like up to this point I'd recorded 10 songs and then I put that out. But this time I'm going to record more and pick from more. Pick 10 from more, and then hopefully sort of have a bit more options at my disposal.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
I got you.
We'll see.
So did you bring a question for us?
Oh,
I
question.
did.
Oh,
Right.
I don't like this bit.
Right, boys. So
Turning the tables.
can you still see me okay? Because I just flipped
Yes.
the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Question. Would you rather live in a world where you had to dance instead of walk, or sing instead of talk?
Oh, I want both. To sing and dance. I suppose.
Good question.
I think dancing.
You would dance. You would live in a world of dance.
Yeah, because if you lived in a world of singing, I think that could get really bloody annoying.
Agreed.
So I'm going for the dance. Yeah.
I would go for the sing, because dancing around the place seems really fucking awkward all the time. Like,
I don't know what
It could be. I guess if you're in a really small lift with other people.
Yeah, you'd all be dancing, all dancing.
Yeah, you'd all be dancing.
Yeah.
There'd be
Can you
no
imagine? You'd have a
awkwardness.
battering, wouldn't you?
But then you couldn't go deaf if it was full of people singing.
Then you could wear earplugs if people are singing, so everybody would probably wear earplugs. But dancing, you'd be in queues dancing, you'd be in the office dancing.
What's wrong with that?
It's awkward.
I like this
tiring.
question. I like
It's
this.
tiring as well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Imagine the amount of shoes you'd go through.
I know. And where's the music come from as well? Is there any music?
Well, yeah, from
a silent disco type of dancing.
Yeah.
Well, no, I dance into Marvin Gaye every room I walk into.
Can you imagine that though? I mean, like, my name's Dennis, I'm 30 and I've had 24 hip replacements. It would take a toll on your body though.
It would take a toll on your body. Yeah. I suppose. But I'm sticking with dancing. I'm sticking with dancing. So what about you, Jess? What's yours?
Oh, it's coming back on me.
I know.
We learned this when we asked the question. They go, "What about you?" And we were like, "I don't know. We haven't thought about it."
Right. If I had to pick, I think I might go for singing.
Oh, right. Okay.
You've thought about the dancing parts. Imagine your shoes.
Yeah, man. I'd be in a right state.
He's got a bad foot. He's got a bad foot. He's thinking, yeah.
Yeah, it would be awful.
I think so as well. You can do things about singing, can't you? Like you say, put your earplugs in.
Yeah.
Well,
but you could maybe choose to sing like Barry White, something like deep and soft, and it wouldn't take too much of a toll.
True. True.
Yeah, but a Leonard Cohen.
Yeah. Bob Dylan. How much is this bread?
Sweetie. But that kill your voice, though. You want me to do it all. Yeah.
Did you miss the bus?
And then you'll be listening to music that is people talking, not singing.
But no, because there's
a world of singing. Everyone sings.
Everyone sings in a talk, so they're just saying what they are saying, what they are just talking about, but in a tune like this.
I'm sure Monty Python. I've seen a sketch that.
Probably.
I've seen a sketch with the dancing as well, with the silly walks, with the Monty Python silly walks, but I'm pretty sure as well Monty Python had done there was a I need to do a TikTok about a dancing plague years ago, in the like 1500s, and everybody just started
Oh,
periodically
yes,
dancing.
yeah.
No, no, to no
Everyone in the
music
town.
at all in a little
People,
village it
Yeah.
was.
people just dropped dead as well, didn't they? From dancing, they couldn't stop dancing for like
Yeah,
days
and they
and
still don't
days.
know what it was. It is like one of the things, like something like magic mushrooms or some sort of mass hysteria or something that caused it.
I think I've seen the headline: fatalities at silent disco.
Silent disco, yeah.
It was a word for silent disco.
Yeah, yeah,
Silent but violent disco, like.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it must have been gas that got him then.
Mushrooms, I would think, first of all, but
Yeah, maybe.
And just dancing constantly, yeah. That's
I think
bollocks.
they even got bands there hoping. I can't remember why they decided to put a stage there. They were dancing anyway, so they decided to put a stage there for some reason for them to dance to as well and have musicians there. But I can't remember what that reason. They somewhere along the line they thought I would stop it, but I can't think why.
Right.
I know. It's like, right, we'll do this now for 5 hours, right, and then we just stop. Let's see if
Yeah.
musical chairs kind of thing. That was they thought.
But I would think I'll play a bit of music 5 hours.
Musical statues, wasn't it? That's the alternatives. See if they can do musical statues. And oh, you were out.
But see, there's much wider implications to dancing all the time. I mean, the whole coffee to go thing would have to stop, wouldn't it?
Oh God, you'd be burning yourself.
Yeah.
At least if you're singing when you're talking, you can just shut up. Like. But if you've got to get around, right, it could be absolutely devastating.
You could drive.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I take back. I'm going for singing. You convinced me. Singing it.
In fact, it's a no-brainer, really.
It is.
Only when you deep dive into it.
This is it. The forensic, you know. You
So you think of the absurdity of dancing constantly. What was I thinking? Oh my God.
I know that. No, you didn't think about it, did you?
The fire brigade would never get anything done.
They'd never get up the ladder.
No, exactly. Dancing your way up a ladder with a big hose is going to be a nightmare. You know.
My clients will never take me serious again.
It looked funny as fuck, go.
I mean, a funeral procession.
I know. Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what we need.
So.
You know, they're very somber, and we need to cheer them up to make we need a celebration of life. Well, in some places in Mexico, that's what they do, really, don't they? It's all it's a celebration of life rather than a thing of death. It's so maybe they'd already started it out there.
It's only the ones carrying the coffin that get away with not dancing.
Yeah, it's all the drugs that they grow out there. That's why they're dancing all the time.
You could put them in, like, mind you know those Zimmer frames. You could have used one of those so your legs dangle or something like that. Like,
take the weight off.
Take the weight off. Yeah. I can't be bothered dancing. If you're standing there within the office, like, it's like
everyone's saving up for a jetpack.
Oh dear me!
Get my feet off this floor. That's all we need to do.
I've caught Michael Flatley disease. Oh, dear
So,
me.
yeah.
Right. On that note, it is time for a joke. So I believe that you said that this morning you were panicking a bit that you couldn't find a joke, and now you've come in with 3.
I have.
Possibly.
So there's
Possibly.
there's 3, right, and there's a gradient.
Right.
Okay. So there's like a dad joke.
Okay.
Because dad jokes are, unavoidable in my life. Then there's one that's slightly more edgy, but maybe a little unsettling for a child. And then there's one with swearing in it.
Oh, right, okay.
Is
So
that
they're
you-
gonna, do you want all
Crescendo.
three in that order?
Yeah, in a crescendo, yeah. So it's build us up.
Okay.
So
Yeah, start with
yeah.
the first, start with the clean one, and then
Okay.
build us
Right.
up. Yeah.
Right, here goes. Okay, dad joke. Why don't cannibals eat clowns?
Because they taste funny.
Oh, I knew you'd know it.
He'd know it, because he would know it.
Okay, this one's more of a funny statement maybe than a joke.
Right,
But
okay,
anyway,
okay.
I started crying the other day when my dad was cutting onions. Onions was such a good dog.
Oh, I like that one.
Are you seeing them like Shadwell on purpose?
Well, you know, maybe so. Okay, so this is the one with the swearing in it.
The piece de resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I went for an interview at the blacksmith's the other day. He asked, "What are your credentials?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, have you ever shoed a horse?" I said, "No, but I've told a donkey to fuck off."
Oh, hang on.
I'm going to tell you something now, Justin. We had that joke yesterday as well with
No
Chris.
way.
Chris said it. It was Chris, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was our second guest.
Simon, out to print GM.
Yeah,
No, Wesley.
Wesley, I think it was. Yeah.
No, we have had that joke, funny enough. Like. That's brilliant.
Here we are. That's the other two.
We haven't got all of them.
Luckily, you brought three with you. That's brilliant.
Well, yeah, that's spooky.
I wouldn't know what joke. My joke. I say this. I'm going to say this every week now. When get right, Benney?
Every time.
Every time, like my joke would be, if someone asked me bring a joke with me, it would be, what do you call a chicken in a shell suit?
Don't know.
Oh,
An
egg. Somebody told us that one this week.
Me, I told you
It was
that
you,
one.
was it? Oh, right. Oh, well, on that note, everyone, on that note. Oh, Justin, thank you for your jokes. Thank you for your company, as well for the last hour.
I very much enjoyed it, boys.
It's a pleasure. And you got through the quiz. And you got through our questions, and that's what's important. Again,
Marvelous.
Thank you as well to everyone that's listened this far. If you got this far, then that's fantastic. Great. Don't forget, give us a subscribe, and tell your friends as well to subscribe.
Subscribe, like, share, follow. We need the attention.
We do. We like the attention. We're attention.
We crave it. Yeah.
We crave it. We crave it.
We need validation, constant validation, every day.
Every day.
No pressure.
From morning till night. And besides, if you've got to suffer us, then make them suffer us as well. So,
tell your friends to suffer us.
Right, so it's a goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from Justin.
Goodbye, and it's a goodbye from me.
Bye.